Hi everyone, welcome to Markwell, Miss Markwell, or hello if you're new to my YouTube channel. Now today, this is a special little video for one of my subscribers. So a massive shout out to Lacey and happy birthday as well. Lacey is a very loyal subscriber. Whenever I put up a video, she leaves a comment. And one of the comments that she always leaves is, can you make a peanut butter cookie recipe video for me? So, happy birthday, this is for you. I've never even tried this recipe before. I do like peanuts, but I've never had a peanut butter cookie. It's going to be a few ingredients. We've got some 175 grams of caster sugar. You can use either crunchy or smooth peanut butter. I'm going to use smooth today. And 1 large egg. Now it does mention a 1/4 teaspoon of salt, and that's optional if you want to add that in it as well. So right, it's going to do it. I'm going to get some close-ups and do it. Okay, see you in a minute. Bye. So I've measured 175 grams of caster sugar, and you're going to now need to measure 200 grams of your peanut butter. Like I said, I'm going to be using smooth. You can use crunchy if you wish. Okay, so it now says to mix the peanut butter with the sugar with a wooden spoon. So I'm just going to give it a little bit of grease. And I've just lost a bit of sugar, so be careful. Doing it everywhere. So you just want to get that sugar mixed in with that peanut. So peanut butter. I'm going to use, I know it said a wooden spoon, but I'm going to use 2 spoons and mix it up. That's a good technique. So I've got 2 spoons and I'm just crushing it together. Okay. Oh. Maybe I'll edit this bit out. I'm scraping it back in. How not to cook. Alright, it's coming together. That's how long it says. It takes 12 minutes of prep or something on the recipe. We'll get in there. I've got to add the egg next. How am I going to add the egg? It took me ages to do the sugar. Okay, I'm out of breath. Okay, so as you can see, it's kind of mixed all together, sugar, and I'm now you crack the egg and sort that out. So what I would do, let me get a bit close up with that. I always crack my egg in a separate bowl. I could just crack it directly into the peanut butter, but just in case there's any shells, so I just always crack it in a bowl. There you go. And make sure there's no shell in there, and dispose of your eggshells to avoid cross-contamination. Okay, what I'm going to do as well, I'm actually just going to whisk that up. So there's no eggshells. To give it a little whisk. So this is the fun bit. I'm now going to add my egg into the mix to form a dough. So I'm just going to place it all in. Oh, lovely. Now it says to continue using the spoon, but as you can see, I struggled with that. So I'm going to actually use a fork to kind of mix it in with it. And use my spoon. I might just get that. Right, now I can use a spoon, hopefully. There you go, it's forming quite a wet dough actually. Maybe like that. It's kind of got sort of fluffy texture to it. I think, oh, it's not as wet now and it's forming quite nicely. So now all the ingredients have been formed into a dough, we're going to break a cherry tomato sized piece of the dough. So we don't want to make them too big. So cherry, yeah, maybe. And then I'm just going to roll it like that. And this should make 16 peanut butter cookies. So just be aware you're going to need 2 baking trays. So I have got my baking tray and I've lined it with parchment paper so it stops the dough from sticking, and then I'm going to place it on like that. And I don't want them too big because when they cook they're going to spread out. So what you need to do is I am going to make another one just to show you the spacing. So I'm going to spread them out like that to give them space. Alright, It's really important to have your cookie dough well spaced apart because when it cooks it's going to expand and melt out. So what we're going to now do is take a back of the fork and we're going to press down the dough and make a pattern. I'm just going to get a close up of that. Right, so I'm now going to take the back of the fork and I'm going to press on the, there you go, she says. And then I'm just going to do another pattern and go the opposite. Look at that, that's beautiful. That is beautiful. Right, let's do that again. Look at that, I'm impressed with that, Lacey. That looks pretty good actually. Lacey, I think these look brilliant, I'm not going to lie. I'm quite impressed with the little pattern with the fork. Now it's time to bake them. I have preheated my oven and the temperature settings are 180 degrees Celsius, or if it's a fan oven, 160 degrees Celsius, or gas mark 4. I'm going to cook these for 12 minutes until they're golden around the edge and a little bit pale in the middle, because we don't want to overcook them, so I think they could be quite crunchy. What I'm going to do as well, this recipe is for 16 cookies. I'm going to halve that, and I have got my 8 here, and I'm then going to make these into little cookies like this tray. I'm then going to freeze the batch, and then all you have to do is just take them out of the freezer when you're feeling a bit like peckish, you want something, a little sweet snack. Take them out of the freezer, put them in the oven, preheated oven, and just give them about an extra minute or 2 because they have been frozen. So let's do it, right? Alright, can you have a look? There you go. I'm now going to put them in the preheated oven. Here we go. So I'm just going to place them in. So it's going to take 12 minutes to cook. Now, oven temperatures may vary, so always keep an eye on them. So when it's nice and gold around the edge and a little bit pale on the top, you don't want to overcook them. And hopefully we've left enough space around them, because if not, they might just all melt together and become one big cookie. Fingers crossed. Apparently it depends on the peanut butter. So yeah, just leave it now. I'm going to go and have a cup of tea. I'll see you in a minute. Okay, so my cookies are now ready, and I'm just going to take them out. There you go. Let's have a little close up. Can you see? They look good. Smell good, but it's very hot, so I'm going to place it down. So the parchment paper is to stop the cookie dough from sticking. So let's just see if it, yeah, it comes away lovely. Look at that. So we're now going to place these on a cooling rack. So if you are going to save half your cookie dough, you're going to want to freeze them, but you don't want them to stick together. So what I've used, I've got a strip of parchment paper and I've layered them up so they don't stick when you freeze them. So I'm just going to show you what I've done. Just pop it in and fold it, place it in, and you get it, look. There you go. And then I'll stick these in a bag, a freezer bag, and perfect for a quick little snack. Oh, look at that, it's nice and gooey. Oh, look at that. Right, let's give this a try. There we go. Right, the cookies are cooked and we're now going to try them. Right, considering I've never tried these or cooked these before, Lacey, that was a good recipe. Well done you, I'm really impressed. And it's always good to try something new, so thank you for encouraging me, and just thank you for all your support, and I hope you have a lovely birthday. And I've made these for you. And I have done videos for people before, done shout outs. My most popular video, cheese and potato pie, Alex, that was a shout out to him. He kept asking me over and over again to make it, and I'm glad I did, because that's my most popular video. And so leave a comment below asking me of recipes to do, to make videos, and sewing tutorials or any projects, creative projects, because one day I will respond. I do have a massive list of ideas for videos. I've got about 100 ideas, so just depending on the mood I'm in, and I will do it for you. Right, eat it, miss, eat it. So what was a good thing about this recipe? It doesn't have flour, so it's actually gluten-free. A few top tips when you're doing the creaming method: be careful when you're mixing it and creaming it in, the peanut butter and the sugar. I made a bit of a mess of it. And when you're quality control, when you're making your little cherry-sized tomato dough balls, make sure they're all even size, and make sure you space them out on the baking tray, on the baking parchment, which stops them from sticking, because depending on the peanut butter that you use, sometimes they can actually cook and all spread out and become one big cookie, but with that peanut butter that I use, it actually worked really well. Right, eat it. So let's have a little smell. Peanuts. Caramelized topping, a little bit darker around the edge and paler in the middle, which is what the recipe said, and it's nice and crispy. Sounds like grasshoppers. Get over the grasshoppers, let's get over. Okay, here we go. Mmm. 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 Very sweet, nutty flavour, nice gooey texture, bit of crunchiness. Yeah, these are good. Exquisite, beautiful. Good sugary snack. And right, I'm going to go make a cup of tea and eat a few more of these. A massive thank you to everyone who's also supported me on my journey, my online journey with Make Well, Miss Markwell. Please like and subscribe, and you know what to do, and leave a comment as well, because one day I might get to that to-do list and do the video for you. And a massive thank you to Lacey for this video tutorial. Peanut butter cookies, never cooked them before, never tried them before, and it was worth it. Beautiful, absolutely beautiful. So take care for now, and see you soon. Bye.